Okay, good. Once you kind of feel like the wrists are getting a little warm, you can come back into the middle. Okay, so super important you work on that contact position around the ball. You don't want your elbows super flared out, but you don't want it too narrow where it's a beach set, okay? So you want to find that nice middle ground so you're nice and comfortable around that ball. The ball has nowhere to escape when you're setting. Okay, so that's what that exercise is for, and kind of warming up the wrists a little bit, get used to that motion. Okay, so now when you're gonna 2, 4, 6, 8, you're gonna pair up, and then you're gonna work on setting to one another. So Lily, if you want to be my partner first, can I have that ball? Yeah, so stay there. Okay, so we're just going to work on setting forward to one another. Try to work on, when you set that ball, let that ball come into the wrist and then shoot out and hold that position. Okay, super important because when you hold that position, it really shows where that ball is going. Yeah, and if maybe one hand releases a bit early or you miscontact it, then it will show because the ball will go in a different direction. Okay, so really work on that contact in and out. If you are pretty confident with your setting, then you can move on to the next level, which is simply setting to the side, working on the clean contact. Just all you're doing is rotating at the hip. You're not throwing the ball to the side, you're just changing that angle, still setting as you would. Okay? Same thing on the other side, and if you feel super confident, then you're working on the back set, which means you're facing back and using the thumbs to push that ball behind you, okay? But start off simple, get your touches in, get the feel of setting forward, try to have your legs in a forward position. You can see the weight right now is back and you're pushing forward as you're setting. Okay, back, forward, like so, okay? Off you go, give it a go. Simple stuff, pair up, try and get some reps. Don't throw the balls into the basket, place them very gently. Thank you, Sana. Thank you, Carolina. Good, beautiful. If you guys all move down a little bit, I can get you all in the shot. Sorry, that way around. There we go, much better. Oh, that was on camera, Deshaun. I'm going to turn that into a highlight reel. Nice, guys, looking good. Good, bring it back under control. Yeah, if you start losing it a little bit, try to get underneath it. Just pop it up. Just go up, then reset. Get a few touches where it's on top of you, and then set forward. Okay. So really, don't be shy about taking those touches on top of you. Nice, great touch. Good. That's all right. So the best advice I can give you guys is working on that cushion, okay? It gives you a lot more control. Try not to stab at the ball, which is what you're doing, which is quite fast contact. Try to let the ball come in and out. Genuinely, don't worry about carrying the ball. Even if it looks like this, in and out, that's fine. But like, you'll speed it up over time. That's it, exactly that. Yeah, get used to it, in and out. Nice, nice. In, reset, in. Yeah, you're rushing a little bit. Just got to get it a little bit under control. Give yourself a bit more height as well, then you have a bit of time to work with it as well. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, your contacts are also quite low, so meaning by the mouth, which means you want to bring the contact a little higher onto the forehead. Think about your body. So look at me. Think about the ball. You can see it's directly in line with my body, right? Yeah? You guys are doing it here, which means the ball is a little out of line. Think of it as like if you're at the gym, you're doing a squat, you want everything to be in line, all the muscles working in one direction. Same thing, you want it all to be in line, okay? You can see when I'm setting, it's all in line, okay? So keep that in mind and then work on that cushion. That's what I'd say, okay? You got it, Sana. There's pressure, too much pressure. Nice, Sana, very good. Nice. Nice, Lily. Okay, so same thing. Don't worry too much about the ball because you're contacting it in front of your face a bit low here. So that means you have to really get in the right position and you're using your arms to correct it quite a lot. You want to work on catching it on top of your head. Can I have that ball? So set as if you're setting, yeah? So you want it to be on top of you. Bend those elbows a little bit. Yeah, exactly. A little higher. You don't want it to be in your face. Yeah. Good. Nice and strong position. Resist. Good. Try and let those wrists relax a little bit. That's the position you want it in. Now resist, okay? That's where you should be in, okay? And then release with the flick. Exactly. That's exactly it, okay? So think about that feeling and not this feeling where you're down here, okay? Yeah. That's it. That's it. Nice, nice, nice. That's it. Don't rush. That's it. Perfect. Much better. Much better than the one before. A lot better. It's okay. Reset. Reset. Don't stress. Nice, Aditya. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So you're getting a little off balance a little bit because the ball is, when you're contacting the ball, sometimes it's a little low. You want to try and make sure your contact is right on top of your forehead every time. Okay? See how the ball is like in line with my body? Yeah, that's where you want to contact that ball. You don't want to contact it too low because that's when the arms start overcompensating. Everything starts going out of whack. Okay? So go up in the setting position. Good. Relax those wrists a bit. Yeah, so hold the ball. Good. Keep those elbows strong. Relax the wrist. Let the ball come down a bit. That's it. Okay, so that's the position you want to be in. Extend those elbows a little bit. So bring, yeah, that's it. Okay, so let that wrist come down. Let the wrist come down. Good. And then flick out. Good. Okay, good. That's what it should feel like. Try not to go outwards. Try to go through. Okay? Yeah, but that's the feeling right on top of you. Okay, that's what you want. Nice. Bring it back. Okay, that's okay. So if you find yourself struggling, just catch it if you want and then go again. Just make sure the ball is always on top of you. Yeah, and have those wrists. It's all about the wrists. It's so that, let it come down. That's good. Yeah, but once you release, it's forward, not outwards like this. Okay, it's through. So think about where the ball is going, and then I want you to flick with your fingers in that direction. Yeah, in that direction. Good. Not too much outwards. It's so this is what you're doing. You're doing out like this, but I want you to do forward. Yeah. So you see the difference? Yeah. One is kind of pushing in one direction. One is coming outwards. You want to make sure you're pushing through. Think about these two fingers. It's like you're pushing to the target. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, Maria. Back set, give it height. You need more height, okay? For back set, focus a little more on the height, and the wrist is doing all the direction, okay? The wrist is, the thumb's coming through and underneath. That's what's changing the direction of the ball. Try to control the height more because when you're back setting, you don't need so much of a throw, okay? You see it? Nice, Deshaun, clean. Good. Oh, first touch. It's that first touch. Good. Nice. Bring it back under control, Deshaun. Nice, good height. Nice, not too bad. I'd say put that first touch a little higher because you're not making the turn fully. You're like half turning and then it kind of forcing it. So send that first touch higher, turn, find the ball, stable, and then serve. Okay, you're kind of like leaning and steady at the same time. Try to push a little higher, Dashanika. Nice, good choice. Okay, bring it in, gang. Not emergency services, good. Okay, good. So that was more of an opportunity for you to get a couple touches in, work on a little bit of your technique, okay? The next stage, we're kind of isolating the upper body, okay? So that means we're going to be sitting down, so now our legs are not in the picture, we're working just on our hand contact, okay? So you're going to sit on the bench, Lily, if you stand right next to me here, all you're going to do is basically plop the ball onto my hands, okay? Yeah, you can just, you can literally go in on top of me and then just drop it. Yeah, exactly like that, okay? So when that ball gets placed into your hand, you're working on that forward set and then that back set, okay? So key things to think about. You okay? Okay, key things to think about. Work on finishing your hands in the direction that you're trying to work to. So if you're going to 4, work on finishing your hands forward, okay? Contact always needs to be on top and then push through, okay? You need to have the ball enter your control on top of you in a neutral position, okay? If you are doing a back set, you're working your thumbs. So still same entry position, work on those thumbs coming through underneath and bringing that ball behind you, okay? You will have to use your core a little bit. Try not to throw your back too much to force the ball. It's all in the wrist contact, okay? So it's all about how you absorb the ball and release the ball. The longer you absorb it, the more control you have. So try to play around with it. You know, if you really want to catch it and then shoot it out, just get a feel for it and then start quickening the contacts and then start working to those targets, okay? So one person on the bench, 2 people as targets on the outside and the opposite, 1 person dropping the ball on the person's hands, and then do 10 reps, 5 to outside, 5 to oppo, and then rotate around. Okay? Sound good? Give it a go. Yes. Hey, yeah. Sorry, what's your name again? Rajat. Nice to meet you. That's okay, don't worry about it. If you want to grab a ball and just warm up a little bit, and then I'll get you involved straight away. Okay?
So we only need 1 ball.
Yes, I'll grab you an extra ball. Really work on the height. You need the height in each set, okay? Worry less about the angle, worry about the height. You need a lot of height. Nice, good push. Off you go, guys. Just rotate around. Speed up, rotate around. Come on, let's get going. You want to get these reps out.
Ready? Oh, watch out, watch out. Should we just go in like a big circle? So you
Yeah, Lily, go a bit further. Yeah.
We can do the other way too.
Nice. Carolina, work on the height. You want a lot of height on these sets. Okay, so make sure that contact, let's see it. Hold on, Sanis, to see where you're dropping it. You're dropping it in front of her. It needs to be right on her head. Yeah, right on her forehead. That's it, that's it. Okay, so keep those wrists nice and relaxed. Let the ball come into the wrist. Even if you want to catch it, that's fine. Catch it and then release it backwards. Okay, get used to the feeling. Good. Nice, good. That's it.
Ready?
Nice, nice, nice. Work on that height, so work on extending those arms as well. There you go, there you go. Let the ball come into your hands, okay? So don't stay extended. Let the ball come into your hands. So, okay? Come, drop, yeah, ready? There you go, okay? Yeah, let it come down and then shoot out. There you go. Go for height. You want a lot more height. So you want to let that ball drop. So from here you're dropping and then going out. Work on those wrists. Next person. Keep rotating. Nice, nice. Work on that height. You really want to get a lot of height on these sets. So come, Carolina, just drop it on my hands. Okay, so come. Yeah. Can you go? Come a little closer to me. There you go. Okay, go. Okay, so you really need to let the ball come in and push it out. Lily, same thing. Go further to 4. So same thing one more time. Come. Little more. Yeah, like right on top. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Okay, so you're really working on pushing that ball out. Okay. Nice, Maria. Very good. Very good. Yeah, it's the back one I think you struggle with a little bit. So work on those. It's really like this, and the thumbs are coming under, digging under to send the ball backwards. Okay? Make sure that if the ball's not being dropped on your head properly. Yeah? Ready? Nice, good. Very good, very good. It sounded like it, yeah, it sounded like you hit your palm. So work on absorbing the ball. So let the ball come down and then out. It's coming in with the wrist, but it's also coming down with the arms at the same time. So it's all about the absorption of the ball and then the release. Okay, it's not just the wrist coming down. Nice, nice, nice. Yes, I'm about to have you come in, okay? Maybe use the wall actually. Nah. Better to use the line so you can see the nut. Okay, let me know once everyone's gone once. Done. I think these guys, just a couple left. Okay, Rajat, come over. Come join. No pressure. And nice. Okay, so what sort of difficulties were we having with that exercise? What sort of things were we struggling with? Popping it up, so getting the distance, yeah. So same thing I was saying to you, Maria, yeah. We need to cushion the ball when we set. So that's not just the wrist coming down. That's great to start the cushion, but we need to also have our elbows come down at the same time. So it's a chain of events. Imagine your arms have to act as like a cushion or a pillow, okay? So it needs to all come down to absorb the ball and then release, okay? Because a lot of the time, we were doing it with our wrists. Come on, check the ball on. Yeah. We're doing that with the wrist, so the ball's not getting the height, but we need to be using our arms a little bit as well. Okay, you can see the difference in terms of power, height, distance. You can get everything a lot more if you use your arms a little bit. Okay, if you want, what you can do for the next round, so we're going to go one more time. So if you stand here, yeah. So do this when you're setting backwards, have the hand, that's it. There we go. I think that's a lot easier. So maybe give that a go. And then when you're setting to the outside to 4, then switch positions. So then you would go behind me and I would set that way. Does that make sense? Yeah? Does that make sense?
Stand behind you.
Yeah, you'd stand behind me when I'm setting that way. Okay? So give that another go. If I take Maria and Carolina, you go over Rajat and use that bench. So obviously you don't have a net, but use the line as a guidance. You still have the dimensions of the antennas, so try to use that as a guide for the setting. I really want to see a lot more height and a lot more distance with these sets, and a lot more of the cushioning motion with those arms as well. Okay? Go again. This time go for maybe 20 or 20 each, so you get a little bit more contact time.
Do you want to feed it? Oh, yeah, are you here?
Nice.
Yeah, just 5 this way.
Sorry, so if you are the target, guys, if you are the target, the person catching the ball, so if Rajat is the target, make sure you are all the way to where the antenna is, okay? That's where we're trying to get the ball. It is tough, but you're working on that pushing, on that technique first, okay? So same thing, go out all the way. Yeah, all the way to the antenna. There we go. Yeah, that's what we're working on. Yeah, we're trying to maintain height and distance at the same time, so we're really pushing ourselves to send that ball a little harder with a bit more force. Nice, good height, Maria, good. Oops, did I kill it? I'm pressing it. Nice, Deshan, a little more height, a little more height. Nice, Maria. So try to let your wrist come down a little bit more because you want to contact it a lot lower, okay? Down and out. There you go, there you go. Yeah? Think about these thumbs. These thumbs need to come underneath the ball and then through. Okay? Think about driving those thumbs through. Nice. More power, Sandra, more power. All the way up. Think about extending. Extending those arms all the way. Nice, Maria. So try not to go outwards. Try to. I like to do this. You know, it's not like figuring out left and right, but yeah, it's the same thing from here, and we're going through and out. Okay. So thumbs are going all the way through. It's almost like we're pointing where we want the ball to go. Okay. It's really about these two fingers when you're working on the back set a little bit. Okay. Nice. Very good. Very good. Contact is very good. Nice, nice. Okay. You're releasing a little early, so that means you're meeting it halfway and sending it back. What you want to do is actually let the come down with the ball and then release. Okay. So it's a motion of coming down with the ball. Okay. Does that make sense? You are kind of meeting the ball halfway like this. Rather, I want you to come down like this and then out. Does that make sense? Nice. Better. A lot better. Yeah. Come down with the ball. No, don't worry about it. Don't be scared of that. Yeah. It is an inevitable part of the setting, but like first start slow and then you speed it up a little bit later. Okay. Nice. Very good. Very good. Really come down with the ball. Yeah.
Sorry.
Nice, nice, nice. Good contact up here, but then you brought the ball down here and then you released. So try to keep everything on top of you as best you can. Make sure you're not dropping it on in front of him. You need to drop it on line with his head. Okay? So everything needs to be on top.
I think so. This is on my hand now.
Nice. So, try to make sure that, like, basically what's happening right now is that you're both meeting together like this. Okay? What I want is actually the ball to come down and your hands to come down with it, and then you redirect it and up. Does that make sense? So it's moving down together, rather than you meeting it halfway like this. Okay? Rest your shoulders, relax. Don't be stiff. Too far in front, Okay? You're dropping it here. You need to drop it a little higher.
Here.
Yes. That's better, much better. Much better. Nice, Carolina, really good. Good touch. Nice, very good. How you doing, Micah? You okay? Nice to see you. How you doing, buddy?
You got the mic? Hey, what's up?
Yes, we're on camera there. There you go. I'll upload the session to YouTube so you can watch the footage back. If you just want to grab a ball, warm up with a couple of touches, and we'll get you in straight away as soon as you're ready. Nice. Think about that absorption. That's what we're really working with, coming down with the ball. Nice, very good, great touch. Yes. So actually what you did for this one was a lot better than this one. So what you were doing was cushioning the ball. Same applies to this way, okay? Really let the ball come down. Even if you feel like you're literally carrying it, that's fine. Yeah, start with that and again we'll speed it up through that. Okay? Nice. All coming from the thumbs, Get those thumbs all the way. Nice. So same thing, let the ball come down a lot more and then release it out, okay? Yeah, you're just using your wrist right now, but let the ball come down. In and out. Yeah, that's it. Now even more, so you can send it a lot higher. There you go. There you go. That's it. Nice, Lily. Nice. You're letting the ball drop a little bit in front of you, so hold on. So bring those hands a little higher. That's it, right there. That's where you want it. Nice. Yeah, you're still, so your hands will be here, and then you're bringing the ball here. And then you're releasing. Try to keep it up top, down, and then forwards. Okay? Down, and then forwards. Good. Okay? I know it's kind of going up, but that's down to your wrist now. So you absorb it from the top, so the ball comes down here, and then you redirect it forwards. Think of it as like a sponge coming down and then out like that, if that makes sense. Down and then out. Good. Really good.
We've done one full round.
One full round? Yeah? Do a couple more. Nice. Very good. Try to work on your hands, finishing where the target is, okay? So the hands are very good, you absorb the ball very well, but when you push the target, have it finished to the target, okay? So don't just set and then relax like this. Set and be intentional the whole way through, okay? Nice. Nice. Hold on. Bring those hands a little higher. Yeah. Try not to push that back head forward a little bit. Yeah. So the ball should be coming down onto your forehead, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
So try not to catch it too low, because that's when you're carrying the ball.
Oh.
You want to keep it right on that forehead all the way. So bring that up. There you go. So then come forward a little bit, carrying it. Yeah. That's it. There we go. Yeah. Strong finish all the way through. Hands should be finishing like this.
Okay.
That's what it should look like.
Yeah. Fair enough.
You got it? Nice. Strong finish all the time. Keep thinking about it. Strong finish.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Getting there.
That was a little to the right. That's good.
Nice. Are you guys done?
Yeah.
Huh?
You finished.
You
already.
finished? And then you guys are done?
No, back one.
Okay, okay. Do the back ones and then we're done. Okay? Couple more reps just until these guys finish.
Micah, yeah, you wanna?
Yeah, join in, Micah.
Gonna lie, thanks, Ras. Yeah, okay.
So just a couple quick setting reps. So face that way, just like you would as a setter. Okay? Work on the ball coming down. So we want the ball to come down with your hands like this, and then release it forward or release it backwards. Okay? But no, set backwards. But the focus is coming down with the ball. Okay? I don't want you to meet it halfway like this. I want the ball, your hands to come down and then release it backwards. Yeah, so you can go even more, a little bit more. Are you okay? You bleeding? Your hand, you've got red on your hand.
Huh?
Are you bleeding?
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Yeah, I've got a cut on my finger. Okay, I'll go put on. Okay, I guess. It's hard fight like sitting.
Sitting is a lot tougher for sure. This way you isolate the technique, so you need to make sure the technique is good. Working on the thumbs coming underneath and finishing backwards. Okay, thumbs underneath. Nice, good. Okay, so now that ball is going a little bit far past the antenna, so you make a small adjustment, okay? Less of this way, more of this way, so you bring that angle a little bit higher. Okay, so small adjustments, that's what setting's all about. Nice, okay? So that didn't go far enough, it went very high, but now you find that angle even closer somewhere in between. Nice. Make those adjustments, small adjustments. Okay, keep going.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go again.
Nice. Relax your shoulders, because your shoulder will become very tense if you keep it up like that. So relax, and then when the ball's ready, then go up. Nice. Done? Okay. Balls in, guys. Grab water, benches, clear them out. Don't chuck the balls into the basket, please.
You have like same coach and level 2 as well, right?
Sorry?
Like you coach as well level 2.
I coach all of the levels. Yeah. I run everything.
Do you think I can do level 2?
We'll see how. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. We'll see how the session goes, but yeah, it probably should be fine.
Do we do any matches?
Sorry?
Do we do any matches?
So actually, we have a session after this, and actually we are short on middle. So if you would be interested.
No, I already paid for it.
Oh, you already signed up.
I messaged you.
Ah, sorry. Yes.
It's alright. I know you have many people.
No.
It's quite popular.
No. That's good. Yeah. So after the session today, then I'll definitely let you know for sure. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you,
My pleasure. Oi, Deshan. Ambitious.
I'm about to try this today evening. And I'm going to do it.
Balls in as well, please, guys.